Day 65. On my way to Grayson Highlands still, headed southbound. I think I got maybe 15 miles left to go. Decided to stay in the shelter last night. There's only 3 other people in there, so I figured how bad could it be. I didn't feel like breaking up and setting down my tent. But pleasant night all in all. Morning's nice and warm. I'm not even wearing a jacket. Yes, finally. I can start maybe complaining about the heat instead of the cold. No, I doubt you'll hear as much complaining about the heat. Cold sucks. So yeah, see how far we can make our way before the sun comes up and try to hitchhike out. Yeah, this is the long hitch. This is the longest hitch I'll have done by myself, so if this is my last video, that's because I got murdered somewhere along the way. In talking with one of the guys at the shelter last night, Han Solo. Yeah, I know Han Solo. Bunked with him last night. Bunked with Obi-Wan Potato the other week too. You know, getting the whole cast of Star Wars out here. But according to him, if he did the math correctly, which I don't know because I didn't double check because I don't really do maths, he says that we have to average 11 miles a day, every day, to make it to Katahdin on time. Which tells me I still have a little more time to get Wildflower's ass in shape. Because I would much prefer to summit Katahdin with her. I'll drag her along kicking and screaming if I have to. It'd make for a much better love story, you know, we'll part on a high. She'll remember me as this awesome guy forever. That sounds really nice to me. But I know things have a way of falling apart. So, that's my hope. See if I can get it done. I'll whip that girl into shape, carry half her crap, whatever I gotta do to get her going. Because I don't want to end up leaving her just so I can get to the end in time. But I guess I'll figure that shit out when I have to. Oh, this is my first time. I know you can't see it, but there's eyeballs. They're not down low. Whatever it is, it's pretty big. It's looking directly at me. I suggest you run away, motherfucker, because I'm way badder than you are. Oh, damn, what is it? Oh, it's big. You're not hiding, motherfuckers. Your eyeballs glow. Where'd you go? Okay, so I am a little intimidated right now. I got my stick. Where the fuck did you go? Make sure I'm not surrounded. I've been in this horror movie before, man. I've seen this one. I do not know where you went, but that was, wow, just eyeballs were totally terrifying. I don't hear it moving. Where are you? Where the fuck are you, and how do you move so silently? I don't know what that was. No more eyeballs. Nope, not surrounded. Alright, we will just keep moving on. Oh man. Okay, that was pretty. Yeah, it's got my blood boiling. Yep. Gonna put in some miles this way now. A little adrenaline rush. Da, da, da. Make sure I'm not being followed. Oh, okay. Oh, that's scary. Oh, that was mildly terrifying. That was the first time I've seen big eyeballs in the woods so far. I mean, I've seen like things that I'm guessing are possums and stuff, eyeballs low to the ground. But that thing's eyeballs were a couple feet off the ground. Oh, and the way it was studying me, I'm assuming with head motions and the fact that it didn't get scared when I made noise, that it was a big cat. So now I'm all paranoid about getting pounced from behind. So I keep turning around and randomly like waving my sticks in the air. Yeah, because cats are always a bit afraid of big sticks. Hollow tubes of aluminum are not going to help me much in a big cat attack. Oh man, but that got my blood pumping. Oh, that's the first time. I never knew eyeballs could be so scary. Now I'm all on high alert. You know there's animals out here, so I don't know why seeing one puts me on such edge. But oh, did it. When I saw those eyeballs, I froze. Whew. Back to business. Whew, now that the sun is up and my fear is finally over, it is time to sit upon this largest rock that I guess you can't see because, you know, the sun's up, but that's a relative term around here. I think the sky is gray, but I can only see it a little bit between the clouds. But by the way the birds are singing, I'm assuming it's going to be a beautiful day. How could it not be? Time for some coffee. At the last shelter we were talking, and they informed me that this next 12 miles or so was like the hardest 12 miles they did because it's all rocks. Well, so far they're decently accurate, but it's still pretty flat. At least it's not uphill in hardcore rocks. It's decently level in hardcore rocks. Totally doable. I don't know what those dudes were complaining about. That was maybe 2 miles of rocks. Easy peasy. Look how smooth the trail is now, whiners. I think I'm getting near Grayson Highland because this is kind of what it looked like last time I was here, at least from the other side. So I hope that means I'm somewhere near, but somewhere near probably means about 10 miles or so. But now, gray day, no sunshine, mist coming in. Hope it don't rain. Oh well, hell, I got 2 days without rain. Might as well soak me today. I'm almost done. If I didn't know better, I'd say that's a bathroom right there. Randomly located though. There's a fence around it, but it's got 2 doors, 2 little chimneys. I mean, what more would it be than a bathroom? We shall find out. According to the sign I read back there, right there as a matter of fact, this place is known as the Scales. Why, I don't know, because I did not bother reading. But it tells me that I'm only 5 miles from my destination. That's a hop, skip, and a jump in this world. So, I mean, I don't see any paths or anything around here, but there's fire rings, another fire ring over there. So this place gets used. A fire ring, another fire ring. So at some points, this place is pretty popular. But I don't see any trails worn into this, what I'm suspecting is a bathroom. So does nobody use it? Is there a reason nobody uses it? Or is it not actually a bathroom? I mean, but what else could this building be? Oh, don't be locked. Don't be locked or I'm just gonna poop on your doorstep. Those are your options. Let's see what we've got here. Unlocked. Bathroom. Awesome. Pretty sure I recognize those mountains off on the horizon. That's where I was the other day when I had to get off the trail because of the storms. So somewhere right around over the hill here was the 500-mile mark. So I gotta be getting close. Can't be more than 3 or 4 miles. At least I think. You know, all these mountains start to look the same after a while, but I do recognize one of them big old rock jutting out of there. That's where I waited for Wildflower for a while. Oh man, is that rain headed my way? Yay! And sometimes you're just walking, minding your own business, and the trail turns into a swamp. A frickin' swamp. How do you get through here without ruining your shoes? I still have dry socks on. I don't want to ruin them to this. Guess I'll have to blaze my own trail around this shit somehow. I am not walking through the center. I see all them footprints where everybody else went. Ain't happening. I mean, my shoes look like shit already. Busted out the sides and whatnot. Yeah. I just got these things a few 100 miles ago. What, like 300-400 miles ago? Already falling apart on me? Don't make shoes like they used to. And sometimes the trail is a stream. Almost feels like there's a conspiracy against my dry socks. They're out to get my dry socks, but that's okay because I got 3 other pairs on me. I am prepared. Wet my socks, if you will. I'll change them later. Really? No hang gliders. Like, you're gonna take hang gliders through this? There's so many people coming out here with hang gliders that they had to put up a sign to tell you not to do it because this is obviously where I want to go hang gliding. That just makes perfect sense. Look at the size of the horns on these things. That black and white one right there has a gnarly set of horns, but it won't keep its face out of the grass, you pig! Or cow. Oh, there you go. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Look at the size of those horns. No, nothing? Nothing? Boring old moo cows. Well, at least when they put barbed wire in the way, they give me a nice little ladder to climb up over to get over it. Oh yeah. I can see my house from up here. Oh yeah, I'm homeless, aren't I? Oh. Then I guess I can't see my home because everywhere is my home. Unexpected shelter. Let's go see what's up. Evidently, I'm not allowed to camp around here. There's signs saying you can't camp here, but it says if you want a shower, they're only $5. Where is the shower? What is that? I shall investigate later. Alright, so yeah, typical little shelter. We got these sticks hanging from here. This is what we hang our packs off of at night so that the mice don't get to them, or they're less likely to get to them. Actually, mice are smart. They'll straight drop from the ceiling onto your pack. So people do things like put tuna cans, pop cans, old gas canisters, all sorts of stuff in the way so they can't drop down from there onto your pack. Onward ho. Okay, I've made it back to Massey Gap. That means my 32-mile southbound journey is complete. Except I've got to hitchhike back now. Hitchhiking in little groups has been easy so far, but it's my first solo one, so yeah. Let's see if anybody gives me a ride. Let's see how long it takes, huh? Start your stopwatches now. Well, I got my first hitch. Took about 15 minutes or so. There's not a lot of cars on the road right now. They said they just take me as far as the ranger station and drop me off. I have no idea where the ranger station is, but you know, hell, it's close to the direction I want to go. Hitchhiking, ain't it grand? So these fine folks just dropped me off a few miles up the road. Rather nice. I don't know why they dropped me off here and they kept going, because they are going in the direction I need. But hey, I'll take what I can get. They got me another 5 miles down the road or so. Really cool people. They gave me a bunch of extra food they had from hiking. So now I definitely won't starve to death on my way back, even if I have to walk the, I don't even know how many miles it is. But yeah, wonder why they dropped me off here and kept going in the direction I wanted to go. Told them I was going this direction. Oh, take what I can get. All right, so now I'm yellow blazing in the lamest way possible with my own 2 feet. That is not the way to yellow blaze, but look at me, I'm walking in the middle of the road. I'm such a rebel. So hitchhike number 2 is on. Let's see how long that takes for me to catch a ride and get it into Marion. I still got at least, I don't even know. I mean, it was 32 miles by trail. Have no idea how many miles that is by road, but I'm willing to bet it's gonna be an all-day thing. Still walking the road. It's been about an hour, maybe 3 cars have passed by, but nobody's interested in picking me up. If I remember correctly, when we drove this the other day, it was about a 45-minute drive. So yeah, it's gonna be like a 2-day walk. But what choice do I have? I'm out here, you know? I can sit down and cry right there. But, you know, hell, I don't know how to cry, so I guess that's really not gonna work. I guess at least the ground's level. There's that. And it is a decently beautiful day, but it'd be better if I was where I was supposed to be. Oh, I'll eventually get there. Been wandering for just under 2 hours now. And these jerks heading my direction won't even look at me. They go into the other lane of traffic to avoid me. But people coming the other way are all friendly and smiles, waving at me. I wave back. We're all friendly. Just the jerks headed in my direction don't even do anything. I even yell in their window, please, as they drive by. But nothing. They won't even look at me. Virginia, you are not being very hospitable. All right? Get your shit in gear. Well, if nobody's gonna pick me up, at least I found a pretty flower. You know, doesn't make up for anything, but you know, it's a new one for my collection. What's up, ladies? What you all looking at, huh? I know. That's one sexy man beast right there, huh? Who wants to come over and say hi? Who wants to come over and say hi? Huh? Come on. Come on. How about you with all the flies on your face? No? No, y'all look excited. You look like you really want to come over and say hi. Oh. No? If I had any idea how to ride you, I'd totally steal you to get you into town. Okay, ladies. Y'all have a great day now. So this is Daniel here. He's redeemed my faith in humanity. Picked me up, drove me all the way down here. Finally, 3 hours of hitchhiking, 3 hours, and this man is the only one that will pick me up. Thank you, brother.
You're welcome.
So after an arduous day of hitchhiking and hiking, finally Wildflower and I are back together. We're making our way up the trail. We're gonna go a mile or so in, find a nice spot and relax and eat, because today has been kind of a stressful day. I mean, the hiking was all fine. Sure, there were scary eyeballs in the distance and whatnot, but that hitchhiking sucks. Fuck you, Virginia, for being such a pain in the ass for hitchhiking, okay? In your neck. Day 66. Oh, beautiful morning so far. We made it a couple of miles in, made camp, but not near a water source, which is rare. And then Wildflower looks in the book and realizes that the next water source isn't for another 6 miles, so I'm backtracking 2 miles to go get water while she sleeps. Kind of annoying, but I guess 2 miles is absolutely nothing in this grand scheme. I'm gonna go fetch water and come back and cook me some damn breakfast. Make some coffee. Oh, I need some coffee already. It is a gorgeous and leisurely day today. Just taking a nice stroll through the woods. We're only doing so many miles. Wildflower feels better, but we're gonna take the first few days slow just to be on the safe side, so I'm not letting her pass like the first shelter. I think it's 6 miles away. Make her stop there, see how she feels tomorrow. If she feels good tomorrow, I'm gonna push on a little bit farther. Of course, me being the awesome guy I am, I'm carrying all the heavy stuff, so my pack probably weighs in the 50s, well, hers weighs in the 20s. But I am totally cool with that, as long as she starts getting up a little bit of speed. Because right now, as far as I've heard, we got to do 11 miles a day every day to get to Katahdin on time. And she's talking about maybe doing a flip-flop, which means that, you know, as you get to the end of Virginia, or I guess you can do it from anywhere, but the end of Virginia is the most popular place because that is the halfway point. You would stop at that halfway point. You would fly to the very end, climb Katahdin, and start heading south. It gives you a lot more time because Katahdin closes tentatively on October 15th due to weather. It might close earlier or be open later. I personally would prefer to go all the way linear because I think it means more to me if I end my journey at that sign on the top of that mountain. But, you know, hell, I'm leaving it open. But I don't really want to do it. I want to do it linear. Seems, I mean, because, you know, like say you flip-flop. You go up to Katahdin and walk down. You hit a random point in Virginia, you're like, done. Like, it doesn't seem as ceremonious to me. But, you know, I've got this image in my mind of what I want, and I'm going to do my best to achieve that. So 11 miles a day, she hasn't quite hit that point yet, but I'm willing to bet I can get her there in the next week or two. And I told her if she can't in the next few weeks, we'll have to discuss parting ways, which I totally don't want to do. But, you know, she's got to get faster, or, you know, I don't know. We'll figure it out. How come every other state had really cute millipedes, and I get to Virginia and they get these boring things? I mean, I guess he's still cute in his own right, but the other ones were all colorful and cool. Orange and black, that's not half bad. Look at all those legs. They kind of tickle. Wow, that's a cute little face. Since I'm not pressed for time, only doing, what, 6 miles today, take it nice and leisurely, way ahead of Wildflower, of course, because I'm pretty badass. And I found this nice sunny spot. I think it's nap time. I was gonna do coffee, but that's a nappy spot if I ever saw one. Sea of ferns, nothing but ferns, as far as the eye can see. I much prefer wildflowers, because I can pick those and put them in my lapel. We're kind of out of the flower season because I'm seeing less and less, so few that I feel guilty about plucking them, so generally I don't. I mean, yesterday I did just, well, because not only do I like flowers, but I wanted to make myself look a little nicer, I guess, or less scary, so hopefully I'd get a ride faster. And it didn't really work, but, you know, hey, you gotta try. There's definitely one thing I like about thru hikers, or hikers in general, is we're all here to help each other out. So, you know, they have random signs. Settlers Museum, 4.6 miles. That means nothing to me. I don't care about the museum. But people always pencil in what you need to know. Water down the road, 100 yards. And there's been a bunch of these along the way where people just pencil in what you need to know because it's not always marked the way we think it should be, or at all in this case. So, to whomever writes on these signs, thank you very much. As far as I can tell, Wildflower is cooking baby shit for lunch. Pretty sure it's a huge bowl of baby shit. Nice and sunny right now, beautiful day, blue skies. But when I look to my left, it is dark and gloomy between those trees and the wind just started kicking in. Oh man, it gets way dark back there. I mean, as much as I can see through the trees. So, according to the last guy passed, there's a shelter in another mile or so. Maybe I can make it there and just wait out the storm, because afternoon storms don't last too long, do they? I'm just hoping. But of course, Wildflower's gonna be stuck out in it, so she's gonna come in looking like a drowned rat. But as long as I'm dry, that's the important part. I mean, totally. View of Walker Mountain. I know Walker. Hey Walker, did you know you owned a mountain? I ain't sure which one's yours. Probably behind all that rain coming in. Those damn clouds stole my sun. I had sun for like 3 days. These bastards came in and took it from me. Well, you can see layers upon layers of mountain. Probably be a pretty sweet view on a nice clear day. Ooh, and the wind got cold too. Oh, no, it doesn't look that bad. Actually, past this stuff, I can see white fluffy clouds. I ain't scared of you at all, Storm. As I run my way to the shelter. And that sound tells us that I did not avoid the rain. Damn it, and it's cold too, man. All right, so I'm at the choice. I could stop and put on all my rain gear or whatnot, or maybe the shelter is just around another corner. I know I'm close. Oh, I know I'm close. So I'm gonna play the lazy route and not. Oh, hey, see, yeah, it's barely raining now. Oh, yeah. All right, I know I'm close. The Wildflower can't be more than a mile, maybe 2 behind me, so she's gonna get soaked. Learn to keep up. Learn to keep up. I know it's just wishful thinking, but I keep thinking that I'm hearing music way off in the distance. And I'm like, oh, maybe there's somebody at a shelter playing music. But no, every time I get close, it seems farther away. So I'm pretty sure I'm just imagining the whole thing. And if I don't find a shelter soon, I'm going to be forced to stop and put on rain gear. And I know right after I put on the rain gear, I'm going to see the shelter. So I'll hold out as long as I can. But I don't want all my crap getting wet again. Decisions. Man, it is hard to move when the ground is covered in rocks and roots. Ooh, I spy with my little eye something that starts with the letter S. Shelter. Ooh, and I think it's empty. Ooh, this will be my first empty shelter. I'm totally getting naked. Rock on! As far as shelters go, it's kind of a crap hole. I mean, that's the extent of it. I can stand up most places. Ow, I am a little too tall to walk in and out of the place. But that's quite alright. Oh, somebody left some foam behind, so that is my bed. Well, that's what I'm going to put my bed on top of tonight. But it's mine. It's all mine. You guys are lucky YouTube censors me and doesn't let me show nudity on here, because, yeah, that's where I'm going, baby. Coming in like a drowned rat, it's Wildflower. How was that walk in the rain, baby?
Lovely.
Oh, wasn't it though?
I started sleeping like you. I was like, you better not slow, you motherfucking me.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Stopped raining long enough for me to build a fire, and then it started raining again. Nobody likes you, rain. Go away. Haha, in your neck, rain. I win.